Ronin's back, slicing through the noise with a culture attack. Pop culture films in the world we see. Deleted scenes where the truth runs free. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Take care, stay strong, we're breaking the mold. Be safe, stay healthy, let the story unfold. From watch parties, reviews to the news we spin. Deleted scenes, yeah, this is how we win. Yeah. Steam it up in your YouTube Pro, let's roll.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American, YouTube Ronin, dish rag. It is hot. Yeah, that little heat wave thing you might have heard about. Yeah, I'm pretty much at ground zero of that right now. I have actually 2 fans on me right now, so you can probably hear them. So if you hear fans, ACs going off in the background of this episode, please bear with us. I think we're pretty much all in the same boat here. I do want to say hello to everyone currently following along on X. I can't see you, but I know that you're there. I want to say hello to a few people who have joined us here in the live chat. First one here, friend of the channel, Andrea Black. Psychonaut, your daddy, who was thought he was first, but was actually second. Within the same minute, so you were close. Deleted scenes, I don't know. This guy, he's okay, I guess. Would you say he's okay? Is it? Is okay? It's all right. Okay. All right. Logical Spark. Faithful Blue Wrench channel member, the Bird Woman of YouTube. Watch out for her channel, Fluff Chick Productions. Connie Cleary. All right. Hello to Tom Makes Edits. Psychonaut saying it's like 97 here in Texas. Not that bad. Well, for Texas. And Tom Makes Edits says, I will subscribe. Thank you. Please subscribe to everybody on the panel. And hello to Iron Herder. So as the 629 mystery movie night live stream being shown, is it truly mystery? Well, you know, we used to do it on the night, but then, you know, sometimes the show would go past midnight and stuff like that. And it's just easier to get everybody together on a Tuesday. Okay. Let's see. Right. I think that is everybody. My fellow panelists are patiently waiting backstage, so without any further ado, let's bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, the most violent woman on YouTube. She scares me. She forces her way onto this panel every week. She says she has pictures of what I don't know and I don't want to know. She has a staple remover, and she is not afraid to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her, you love her, you cannot live without her. The reason why I know you're all truly here, Sin's Corner.
It's turned into like blackmail or extortion now. I'm just getting worse and worse by the stream.
Oh, wait, put your weapons. I mean, you know her.
I'll never say where the pictures are.
The man who has shanghaied himself onto this broadcast, and he has regretted it ever since. Enigma Severus.
Hey, good to be back. I am enjoying the heat wave just as much. Always fun to do that. This is a Tom Glavine bobblehead, though.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I do that, I'll pass out. And our rounding out the round table this evening, a true knight of the round table, which is really kind of a swear. Sorry. Yeah, the round table. I'm sorry. Okay. And scene. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel, the elder millennial.
Hello.
She comes on here, so just chill.
Good evening.
Hello to the
you.
recently minted
Oh, listen to
Captain Giratina.
You got a radio voice, Rachel.
Thank you.
You got an audiobook or podcast voice.
Everyone tells me that, and I'm kind of like, get me into the business, my friends.
And I have a face for radio. So
Let me be your ASMR.
There you go. Start an ASMR channel.
I have a face for radio.
You're echoing Enigma.
It's real.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to hit the other song. Video killed the radio. Oh wait, we can't do those, can we? Now we're live.
Oh yeah, that's
Probably
right.
not.
We're gonna be censored. Stop it.
Aaron Herder says, calling sin violent reminds me of Emily Latella's SNL skit, but she objected to violence on television. Oh, the Gilda Radner.
Violence on-
Okay. Violence on television. No. Violence on
Violence.
television. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Hey,
Our
Sashi.
man from the future, Sashi.
Hey, Sashi.
Good to see you, sir. All right. I guess we should just get right down to it. This week's mystery movie night selection was a movie that we did not select.
No.
I would not have selected this film. Gail Daughtry and a celebrity sex pest.
So Cinemark was playing Young Washington. I personally would have preferred Young Washington.
Whoa, delete it. Where you sit with that one?
Yeah, that I would rather have watched Young Washington. Yes,
Even though it's an
Oh.
Angel Studios release.
even though it's an Angel
Right.
Studios release. And you're on my crap list right now. Hello to Iskander the Great. Welcome. Has anyone watched Gypsy Crusader? Not familiar with it.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, no.
All right. So
I have to write that
stars, as you see, Zoe Deutsch, John Slattery, Ken Marino, who also co-wrote this film.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get into that. Ben Wang from you might remember him from The Long Walk, and I'm just realizing just now reading this that was him. So okay, and John Hamm, who got talked into this. I hope they paid him a lot of money.
I feel like he was may have been
Hoodwinked.
part of putting this whole thing together. I just have a feeling.
Wow.
Hello to Agent 57,000 DM. Is John Hamm really that hard up for money since Mad Men ended?
Well, we know one character is.
One character was, yeah.
Yeah, one character was.
Yeah. John Slattery, who according to this movie has not been in a film since Mad Men.
Which
Or
is not
any
true.
work. Yeah, I know. I've seen him in other
Apparently
stuff.
I am the only person who saw Nuremberg. But oh, okay. Jeez, where do I start with this one? All right. I will attempt to synopsize this film. All right. You have Zoe Deutsch, aka Leah Thompson Jr., as our title character, Gail Daughtry. She is about to get married, and and she's engaged to marry this guy, Tom. And they get to the conversation of who would your celebrity sex pass be? Hers is John Hamm. His is Jennifer Aniston. And then at a book signing, they meet Jennifer Aniston. Do the math. And we're off and running from there. And she gets upset and decides, okay, I'm going to, under the guise that she's going to see this famous hairdresser, right? Because she's a hairdresser. She is going to fly to LA to have sex with John Hamm. Along the way, her suitcase gets her bag, her suitcase, whatever, her little case of accoutrements gets switched with that of a gangster. And basically, Mafia Mama starts happening. I can't do this with this right.
This movie was crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think I had more fun reacting to the audience reaction to this, because one thing about this crazy ass movie was it would take these weird turns on a dime.
Yes.
They get into trouble because this woman is after them, right?
Yeah.
And there's the scene where she and her best friend are tied up together, and she says something like, I can't even remember what she said before, but didn't she say something after that about like my parents' double suicide or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. Some and it was just like such a turn. Some woman in the audience was like, "What?" And I got the biggest kick out of that. And then afterwards, I found her, and I was like, "Are you the what woman?" Because she did it. She did it another time too, where something else completely insane happened. That was more fun than this whole stupid ass movie. There were some moments, yes, that I did actually laugh quite a bit.
Yeah,
but
there are some laughs in this.
There
I'm
are
not
for sure some pretty funny moments, but for the most part, the humor didn't land for me. I thought it was just too silly and goofy and stupid, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So I don't have great things to say about this, except I got a kick out of the what lady in the audience.
The parents double suicide, and then they were like, especially on your birthday or something
in your bed on your birthday, and I'm like,
yeah, it was just something outlandish.
Fucking wow. Okay.
So stupid, and I don't think I buy her as this goofy, innocent, weird, hardened girl.
No.
Like she was too. I couldn't, like, she was just too, the whole thing was really goofy, and I just didn't buy her in this role as well. And John Hamm, the whole thing I kept thinking about when I was watching John Hamm was not meeting, but seeing Jonathan McClain next week, who worked on Mad Men with him. I feel like I need to tell him about this stupid ass movie, just to see if he knows about it, so he can get on John Hamm's case for looking absolutely ridiculous. And of course, he was making fun of himself. I gotta appreciate, that he was doing that about himself. But good night.
10 years ago, 10 years ago, this movie would have cracked me up.
I just
that time is past, bruv.
Yeah. I'm just not a fan of goofy, stupid comedies like this. Okay, see, y'all, but I've been kind of consistent about dumb stuff like this. I still hate Dumb and Dumber, and I always have. This is kind of like that for me.
But Dumb and Dumber was a little bit more brilliant with their writing.
See, I disagree because I would never watch Dumb and Dumber, and I refuse to, because that type of comedy I can't stand. I don't compare that comedy to this at all.
To me, it's the very same type.
Okay.
Like really goofy, silly, not taking itself seriously. You know what I mean? It feels very, very similar to a movie like Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
All of those people in here were really stupid.
Now you might make me watch it and compare the two. Oh my God.
Oh gosh,
ew.
I can't. I can't recommend Dumb and Dumber, honestly, because I hate it so much. My husband's only played it about 50 million times while I've been a captive audience, so I have an intense level of dislike for that stupid film. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Did you guys enjoy Megan 2.0?
I liked Megan 2.0, but not as much as the first one.
I really enjoyed the original Megan. Megan 2.0, I believed was taking it a little bit too long to finish, but I still enjoyed some of the video effects that they were doing with it, especially when the big thing I like about the Megan 2.0 story is that who's the main character woman, not the daughter, or the niece, but
Brian Williams' daughter?
Yeah. Is it Ashley?
Allison? Yeah.
What I liked about her character is that she is not as naive and lost as the first one. She actually matures and comes to an understanding that you're not going to continually walk through life being naive like you are, you know? Mm-hmm. And so that's what I loved about that story. So I enjoyed Megan 2.0 in that regard. Yeah, sure, there were a few things that I was like, no, but in the end, I still enjoyed it. Yeah.
Because I'm wondering if there's the same comparison to, because I heard just like tons of people, this is not what I was expecting. I hated Megan 2.0. My boyfriend and I loved 2.0. We were laughing so much. And with this one, we were laughing as well, like so much. And I'm wondering if word of mouth is going to do this justice or
this
not.
This is a fun date movie. This really is a fun date movie, you know.
This is, I think, only going to appeal to a certain type of audience that generally likes this type of film. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone unless I knew specifically that this was their thing.
Well, like I said earlier, I was like, I'm going to buy this and send it to people I don't like.
I saw that you said that. Yeah, that's cruel.
But
cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah. I'm buying this and it's going on my shelf and I'm going to find my celebrity sex pass and I'm going to have them sign it.
See, I hate the whole thing about hall passes, like hall passes. Yeah. I mean, we call them hall passes. I know it's all done in jest, right? But there's something that just really fundamentally disturbs me about it. You're basically saying to your loved one, in front of your loved one, hey, I'd cheat on you with this person. Oh, that just rubs me wrong. I can't. Maybe I'm just too old fashioned, but I don't like them. I do not. Yeah, I don't get it either, Sashi. I don't think it's okay at all.
No, I mean, for real life, I don't get it. But like, I can understand the jest in saying, if Brad Pitt knocked on the door, when is Brad Pitt going to ever knock on the door? So I see like the jest in making it completely out of reach.
I would totally have a problem if my husband said something about if Madonna knocked on the door, you know, because he liked her and I absolutely despise that woman. But yeah, I'd personally have a problem with it. Well, it's you know, everyone has different sensibilities about stuff like that, and that's just never been something that I thought was really.
It's also a conversation I've never had with my boyfriend either. Like we saw this movie and there wasn't a discussion afterwards like, about what would yours be.
Who's your sex pass?
Nothing. It never will happen because we don't talk like that. So
But
so I get what you're saying.
It's the person literally telling you, hey, yeah, there is a price. You know.
Yeah, I would totally be unfaithful to you, unfaithful on you. I mean, this is. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because this is actually a conversation I had with my sadly late girlfriend.
Sorry.
Hers was Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
And I because we just got into this conversation one
Oh
night.
my gosh.
And we're oh motherfucker. All right, we were watching Stranger Things.
Okay.
And this came up because she knows I'm a Winona guy. I was always a big Winona Ryder guy, like forever. I even had Roxy Carmichael on VHS. That's how bad I had it for Winona Ryder. And I'm like, who would yours be? And she goes, Mark Wahlberg. And I don't have a problem with that. I'm actually okay with it. Because again, what would the odds be? You know, it's not going to be like this movie where he says Jennifer Aniston and then 5 minutes later they meet Jennifer Aniston. You know,
Well,
what are the likelihood that
You
he's
better
gonna
hope
run
they
into
never
Mark
meet their celebrity pass at a convention or something.
well, he changed it though. He said
Yeah.
it was somebody.
It was
different,
it
and
was Tilda Swinton.
then,
It was Tilda
Yeah.
Swinton.
and then he switched it, and he
Which is
said,
not a bad idea either, but you know,
Oh,
hey,
And all just to be nice to his fiance, he's telling her, you know what, I'll switch it to her now, just because we've met her, everything's fine.
Yeah, it's the deed's done.
By the way, let me go back because and it's
Cole.
just like, you are
Hauser.
overly naive, dude. You were just
Hey, Cole Hauser.
out there. Cole Hauser.
the guy that her boyfriend you think was overly naive?
Oh yeah, big time moron, big time playfully dumb, never read any of your works. You know nothing of Friends. You know nothing of Friends. They didn't shy away from that.
What did you guys think about that clip of him at the very beginning in his tidy whities?
Oh my God.
What the heck? Okay. Didn't pull the rope closed around you? Couldn't do that?
It was like those were like the random turns that they had throughout the film.
Yeah, stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
The
the
biggest.
extent of the humor
Yeah.
in this film.
One of my favorite parts was that, like, towards the standoff in the saloon, and then all of a sudden they all have guns and everything like that. The whole theater burst into laughter. My theater enjoyed it. Again, we are cynical New Englanders, so
I
we
did
had
think
a
that
lot
was
that
funny
enjoyed.
because I was like, where are these guys coming from?
We had plenty that enjoyed it.
Suddenly it's
Yeah,
a John
my
Woo
theater
film.
too.
Where are these guys coming from?
Like, oh my gosh.
One of the characters I actually did like at the beginning was the confidence of that Asian kid. I can't remember.
Mhm.
He was fun.
Oh, that kid from
He's good.
Karate
The kid-
Kid.
The kid
Ugh.
from the
Yeah.
Long Walk. Yeah,
his
And the long walk.
he's good.
his humor
Yeah.
was funny. He was good. He's sitting there escorting them around. Are we supposed to be back here? No, not really. But
No.
the next thing you see him, he's walking out with his box.
Yeah, they got him fired.
Yes, they did.
That was funny. It's just like that guy gave him a stare down. And the amount of cameos that they had in this too. They had a lot of cameos.
Enigma, you were just reading my mind. Get out of my head. I literally was thinking about Paul Rudd and then about to say something about all the cameos, and I was like,
There
how
were
did they pull that off?
Several. I know.
I really
Yeah.
thought the one woman that came into the restaurant during the tense moment, but
Oh.
everybody putting their hands in. It looked like Rachel McAdams that came in, but I don't know.
It was
if that-
No,
Elizabeth
it was
Banks.
it was Elizabeth
Oh, that was Elizabeth
Banks.
Banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously Elizabeth Perkins driving their taxi or Uber
Yeah.
on the way back.
I did like that because that was a nice little callback to the bit at the
Mhm.
beginning.
Mm.
Right. The Weird Owl
give
cameo
them that.
was funny.
That was funny.
With Penn
Yeah.
Gillette, like little
Sat
moments
there,
like that.
didn't say a word. I was like, I'll take that paycheck.
The mailman talking into
Talking
the
into the
mailbox.
mailbox.
That
Yeah.
was funny.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
That woman is
cracked
just
me
like,
up.
With the
too.
woman.
that was stupid funny. They did have some good bits in there.
They did. They did. Do
somebody
you think
on
they
that
should have? Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
Sorry. Somebody on that writing team saw how I got into college.
Yeah.
How I got into college? Is that a National Lampoon thing?
No, actually. It's this really funny. I thought it was hilarious, but nobody ever remembers. It was in the 90s, and it's about these two. It's Corey Parker and Laura Flynn Boyle. They're trying to get into college. You know, that you got these two other characters, Anthony Edwards and Finn Carter from Tremors, who are trying to shepherd them through this process of getting into college and getting accepted and all this. And there's kind of a goofy mailman in that movie as well, and that's Taylor Negron, R.I.P., along with Corey Parker. And and there's kind of like a similar shot where they're all looking into the. It's like, could you look for me? Okay. What am I looking for exactly? How I got into college. Awesome. Yeah.
So with that type of humor, yeah.
Well, what I was doing before I picked up on their theme, they're actually doing a lot of movie references and bringing a lot of cameos into the film. So there were a lot of movie references that they were doing. They had a Bosch reference at one point.
Oh, wow.
They had a Charles Boyle, the main the adversary, the guy that actually plays Charles Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So when they're out in the street actually asking people, I'm pretty sure they were asking real people, have you seen this girl? Because one of the girls goes, hey, you're Charles Boyle. And he says, I get that all the time,
Okay. Thank you for saying that, because I remember exactly that part. And I was like, I got to remember that. He must be someone famous, or that must be a part that he plays, because I'm like, what is that? What is that in reference to? But I got a lot of the references, but not that one. So thank you.
Yeah, they had a lot of movie and TV references as they were going through it. So yeah, as you were talking about how I got into college, talking into the mailbox, I wonder if that's one of the callbacks that they were doing. Whoever was doing the writing,
I think it is. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that they were doing those.
And if that is where they got it from, then this movie just got bumped up a little bit in my mind.
So is it leading into Monty Python? You think if they leaned more into the Monty Python type of humor with this, it would have been, you would have enjoyed it more and deleted?
No, because I don't like Monty Python type.
Oh, okay.
I do though. So maybe here's kind of my main complaint with it. And there's a reason why I say 10 years ago, I would have liked this movie more. I don't care for a movie where Hollywood tries to parody itself and make itself look like there's all this glitz and glamour when there really isn't. And we know that now. 10 years ago, this movie would have worked like gangbusters. And I would have said, this movie is hilarious. Everybody go see it. I didn't care. That was the problem. Yes, I got a few chuckles out of it. Yes, I got a lot of the references. Yes, I get it that this is basically a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Fine, whatever. And that was another thing. It was shot like it was a sitcom.
Kinda, yeah.
I felt like I was watching an HBO sitcom. This is something that should be an episode of an HBO show. That's what it felt like.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
You could do.
It's not my thing either, but I was referencing that because that is a show that has a lot of cameos.
Okay.
And in fact, if he were still alive, Gary Shandling would be in here somewhere. It's that kind of movie.
This is like this movie's like Community. You know how Community went into full-fledged referencing other films and doing the episode of that?
Yeah. Gotcha. Yep.
This felt like I was watching an episode of a TV show. And if you're going to go onto the big screen, I better not be thinking
Don't be a TV show.
Do not be a TV show.
Don't be a TV show.
A movie.
Be a movie.
You know, you
Don't
can
be a
make
TV
all
show. Be a movie.
Well, that's what Mandalorian and Grogu is. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yes.
That's why
Yeah.
I didn't go see it. I am not watching it. I'm not watching a television show at the movie theater, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Cole Hauser says, Cole Hauser, I fucking love that. That's great. I have got to watch Yellowstone, dude. The only one I recognize is John Hamm. Never heard of this. The only movie I say that made Hollywood look like sleaze was Stretch with Patrick Wilson and Jessica Alba. Another movie I need to see.
Yeah, I've never seen this one. He was talking about it the other day on our live stream, I think.
Oh yeah. I'm supposed to. I got a pen to write all these down because everybody references stuff. I gotta.
Yeah. Well, and the tonal shifts between this TV show to basically this kind of violent mob movie comedy. Now I understand why people were making fun of me because I liked Mafia Mom. I now retroactively fucking hate Mafia Mom because of this movie. Because now I get what the problem was.
That's what you were referencing.
It can't decide if it's a comedy or if it is this basically Goodfellas, because Mafia Mama did that too. You've got this woman who is from New Jersey who has no idea that she has this family in Italy that are gangsters, you know, and then she goes to Italy, you know, because the patriarch has died and they're getting the family together for the reading of his will, and you know, and so she goes to basic. Oh, fuck! I can't even talk about this.
Okay.
Because I'm stumbling, and
Well, you know, some films can successfully juggle two different styles, two different types of genres. I don't think this one did it great. Like, you know, you've got black comedies, right? Dark comedies that are serious-minded, but have very dark humor. You can't even classify this as something. The stuff that was in here, some of the stuff that was in here was dark. I mean, there was a vicious, bloody murder that happened. Multiple vicious, bloody killings that happened, and it really felt like a mismatch between the tone that had generally been set, and then you throw something super violent like that. Like, I'll give you an example of what worked okay for me as far as super dark comedy was Over Your Dead Body.
Yeah.
To me, that one did it well for the most part. There was a death in there I did not like. No. But that one navigated this, you know, this landscape better than this one did. If this one was going to be a goofy comedy primarily, then I don't think they should have had some of the really intense killings and blood and gore that was going on.
I did like the one.
Which one?
Where they're in the parking garage, and he
hits his head. Yeah,
Toto in the head. I'm going to call him Toto because that's
like
who he is.
Toto, wasn't he? Yeah.
The guy has the metal plate in his head.
Yes.
Shoots him in the head, and it bounces back, and it gets him. That was funny.
That was funny. That part was funny. But it's kind of, but that is kind of like the sort of humor. Even though I hate Dumb and Dumber. The sort of humor that happened, you know, when that guy died of like a heart attack or whatever, you know, that was, I'm talking about like when that girl stabbed that one guy in the neck, and there was all this blood,
Yeah.
and then when Gail Daughtry beat the mafia lady so much there was blood splattering everywhere, that just felt like
That was
huge-
Carrie.
It was what? Yeah, she
I
looked
thought
like her
that
at
was a
the end.
Carrie callback.
I don't know. Carrie didn't beat somebody. She just ended up
There's
with
a
blood
few
all
Carrie
over her.
callbacks in this, actually.
There was a very callback.
Yeah.
The one photographer guy, he really cracked me up when he said he had 5 mouths to feed, and he said they're all starting college this year, which you have to think, but that indicates that he's been around. And so it was just they had so many different references. The dark comedy that you were talking about that balances as well, though. You have Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, now that's a good one.
The
Have to see that one.
Yes.
That's goofy, but there's something about that one that works so well
It turned
because the comedy
well.
lands, like it makes sense. You know what I mean? And this one felt so performative and staged, whereas with Tucker and Dale, it felt like something organic to their and real and true to their characters.
You just hit on what my issue is with this movie. It feels staged.
Yeah.
Period. That's
Like
it.
I don't buy her in this role.
I buy none. That's why I don't buy it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, now, and sorry if we did let anything go. I mean, just honestly, I don't think there's really anything in this movie to spoil. To be honest, this movie.
There's nothing to spoil.
This movie's going to make $5. Nobody's going to go see this. No. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, they're
Bonzo, we
not.
can be sometimes kind of mean-spirited when we're not super happy with.
Just in case, I will put the spoiler
Yeah, we did forget to do that.
thing up. All right. Even though honestly, we haven't really spoiled anything, really.
Oh no. Do we want to put? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the reasons why I did want to go ahead and put the spoilers up is because Enigma has a theory. This is film theory with Enigma
No, he's right.
Severus.
He's correct.
He is right, though.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Enigma, please explain yourself, sir.
All right. So
I demanded to explain yourself.
when I was watching it, and first when all of us were like, all right, I'm not a fan of this. We were sitting there in the chat just saying, okay, not really feeling this. What I told Deleted in the chat was, I'm going right now. What I'm doing is watching all of the references because I began picking up on references.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being the mailman doing a dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
There are various films that have done that, so I was like, okay, we're following that trope. And then when they had picked up the I really don't know his name, the actor from The Long Walk, the Asian kid.
Ben Wang.
Yeah.
So when they picked him up, and then they picked up the photographer, and they go and they turned around and said, "Should we start skipping?" I was like, "You're off to see the wizard." And then I was like, "Wait a minute." And so from that, when they turned around and told each other, "Should we start skipping?" I was like, "That's right." She's door, and then you see her in her dress that she's wearing to meet John.
She has those
Henry.
red shoes, yeah.
I was like, there we go. He's Toto, which is somewhat insulting, but we'll go with that. And I was like, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, he was Toto.
Yes.
And she was from Kansas.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the mafia lady says something like, "And your little friends too," or something, something
and
like
then
that.
I
Yeah.
started
John Slattery is the Cowardly Lion.
Yes.
And so, yeah. From all of that, what I was noticing is that they were following the thing. I was like, and that's when, and I had already said I was going to send this to people I don't like, but I was like, wait a minute. I was like, this is kind of ingenious, but like what we've been talking about though, they're not able to decide on how they want to approach this. They have a great premise, great idea. Let's mimic a modern day Wizard of Oz. Awesome.
And John Hamm even comes in on the balloon.
Yeah. Too bad, so sad.
Because he's the wizard.
Yeah, you kind of wavered and you were waffling on what you wanted to do with everything, and so, but it was pretty ingenious with them wanting to do that without telling anybody. So I thought it was pretty good with that idea. So yeah, it was. And then you can start seeing them. The evil lady.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Deleted's right. I don't think this is going to make money out there. However, I do think once people see it, if they are of the 25% of me that will tell everyone to go see this, it was wonderful. We laughed our butts off. Then that's what will happen. But most likely the 75%, like you three, will say, don't bother with this, and it will make $0.
It's I feel like the reaction to this, though, like especially in Reddit, has been primarily positive. Just like the reaction to The Furious was. I hated The Furious, but most people loved it. We might be the minority when it like Deleted, and I might be the minority when it comes to people who really did not care for it, because a lot of people really liked it. I think that there was only one walkout in my theater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mine too. Yeah.
I had people enjoying it, and the hairstylist guy, I referenced him as the Tiger King.
He did.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah.
That's how I saw him. But yeah, they had funny setups and funny little skits that they were going through. It's just the girl. I feel she was way too naive about things. Like, it was like, dude, you're gonna get robbed so easily in this place. But yeah, it was. I mean, obviously, it is what it is. And then Charles Boyle and his buddy always laughing in the kitchen as they were trying to track her.
Oh my gosh, that was so ridiculous.
Practically, I was like, my boyfriend even said it. He's like, why do they always have to get so close?
I know. I'm expecting them to lock lips or something. Oh my goodness, Cole.
They didn't.
Karen is Karen is probably worse, honestly, Cole, because that stupid movie really took itself seriously. This one doesn't. And I actually did laugh at certain moments in here. So yeah, I know I wouldn't have felt that way about Karen. No.
I do like Ben Wang. I think he was one of the better parts of this movie. Yeah, and yeah, he is going to be in the new, the next Hunger Games. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they kept telling each other to take their clothes off, strip to deflect all of the tenseness. It was
so stupid.
They made the rope clothing, and then he was like, the door was unlocked.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't like the whole premise either. Just the whole what this was all about. Anyway, I don't know. Just bothered me. Yeah, I also didn't like the threesome either. Acres of Movie mentions.
Was the paparazzi to Tin Man? Yes.
So Tin Man and was the Scarecrow was the kid that worked at the CAA, right?
Yeah.
Creative Artist Agency.
Yeah. Zoe Deutsch's in too many movies. Mystery Movie Threesome also not good. I like Threesome better than this, but not by much. Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Hello.
Hi, Kyle.
Saw the trailer for this. Looked like a rejected skit from SNL that was extended to a feature-length film. Yes.
I could see that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could see this being one of those video comedy shorts on SNL.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Disagree. I thought it was hilarious.
And Aniston reading that cookbook to the people.
Oh my god. Like, the signing that took at least two minutes, and then it was just XO.
yeah.
So I know she's like she was doing something super special. Okay.
Y'all look really.
See, I loved little comedy things. I don't know. You're either into it or you're not. So I would say watch it and make your own opinion up. Spread the word or do not.
I'm not going to spread the word.
That's my point. Is that this Acres of Movies? Yes, it felt like a sitcom to me, and I don't go to the movies to see a sitcom. I felt like this should have been something on HBO Max or Netflix or something like this. I think we can be glad that this is not a series. Doesn't need to be. The 93 or whatever minutes was more than enough, I thought. Um, yeah, Mafia Lady was in White Lotus season 2. Okay. And apparently the hairdresser guy was in Odd Couple, I guess. I didn't know they'd redone that, but I shouldn't be
Neither
surprised.
did I.
Well, this was more entertaining than Fantasy Life, I can tell you that.
Mm. Was he? I don't remember a roofer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I missed
the one who was the mailman. Remember the mailman complained that the roofer was supposed to charge him $600 but ended charging him $1,200. Did y'all stay after the credits?
No.
No.
I ran
Oh.
out while he was in the middle of his monologue.
Yeah, well, the lights started coming on, so I was just like, I don't care. I was ready to
I
leave.
zipped
anyway.
out of there. Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
let
there's
me
an end
surprise
credits
you.
scene?
There's an after end credit scene.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the mailman guy complained towards the end, towards the very end of the movie. He's talking to the crowd, the
I was
audience,
walking
and he's
out, yeah.
like, "Oh, okay." He was talking to the audience, complaining about the roof guy, Ron, or something like that, and how he charged him $600, or said it was $600, but charged him $1,200. But you don't really care about my problems. This is the mailman going on, and then finally credits roll. Credits roll. End credits. Ron, the roofer, comes on. Okay, let me tell you something. This is Ron talking. Let me tell you something. No one said anything about there being rodents in your roof, okay? It was $600. And he goes on this extremely, seriously hilarious rant about rodents, and it was $600, but maybe, yeah, I did charge you double because I had to get all these things out. It was just like, it was a funny end to the bit that you just heard. But you wouldn't know.
So someone
if you
said
didn't
it
stay
was
after the credits.
It was the cop or the sheriff from Weapons. Which one? Was it the father-in-law or the young man?
I would think the father-in-law.
The father-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me double
Oh
check.
yeah, he played in. Didn't he play in? He played in Halloween 2018.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the first time I ever noticed him.
Oh, he's been in a.
Oh, I know, but that's the first time I ever paid attention to him. As far as you know how some just kind of slip past you.
Well, the other 2018 movie he was in was Cop Shop.
I saw that, but forgot he was in it.
He's
I
the
like
villain. Well,
Cop
one
Shop
of
was
them.
good.
Anyway, they're all
Frank-
assholes in that movie, but you know,
That was good.
Cop Shop was good.
Was good. Yeah.
There was a part in there that I was just like, "There's no way in hell," but I did like it overall.
Yeah.
It was good.
Cop Shop was like Precinct 13, but they're already inside the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like.
Yeah, it was
So
a good
I
one.
dug
Saw
it.
that on
Yeah.
the big screen. And
I did.
Acres,
As
I
did
don't think so because I haven't seen anything show up about a mystery movie next week or even the week after yet.
Well, we got the
Nothing.
reports, so they may be. I don't know why they would want to be taking a break, but I mean,
Yeah.
maybe they think nobody's coming due to the World Cup.
Well, the other theaters were having mystery movies during the absence.
were they?
There were at least
Yeah.
one or two mystery movies. Yeah.
And
There
Hey.
was one, I think, on the 15th and one maybe on the 22nd.
which
I know Lucky Strike. I know was one of them with Scott Eastwood.
Scott Eastwood. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
dang.
they
Yeah.
kind of ruined the trailer. Kind of ruins it for you, though.
I didn't watch
I
the trailer.
haven't
That's
seen
why
the
I don't watch
trailer,
trailers.
so.
Like,
All I know about it is it's the same guy who directed The Contender and The Outpost, which were both pretty good. And I know Colin Hanks has like a brief part in it. I'm kind of getting the idea he's not in it. He's going to be out of it early, let's say. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about that one because it's supposed to be like this throwback to like 50s era World War II movies. So I'll see it.
Did you guys watch him on Rogan? He was on Rogan recently.
I saw part of it.
Yeah, I listened to it. It was an interesting discussion.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a cool kid. I like
It
it.
is. Yeah.
Yep. He's very level-headed. So yeah.
Good.
The Fifth Element is coming back to theaters, you guys.
Yeah, it's come back a few
Ooh.
times.
Which one?
Terminator 2 is supposed to be coming back too. The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Oh.
That one was. It was a out of nowhere. That was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. My favorite mystery movie of the year.
Oh, that's easy.
Look, that's
I swear.
Oh yeah, I was.
Swear.
I was like, yeah, because I Swear is current. Well, I'm going to go on Paulie's channel after this at 9. We're going to be talking about our top 5, and I Swear is on that list. Yeah.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die was a great mystery movie.
That was a good one.
That one
Yeah.
was on my list. It's getting
It
bumped down, and I don't
was.
think it's going to end up staying there.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling it won't.
It's still a great one, but yeah, there's some really good movies that have come out.
Tuner
I
was
didn't
good.
get to see. I missed Tuner. I didn't get to see Tuner.
Tuner
I
was
missed
actually
Tuner.
Tuner
Yeah.
was the week that I was. I had to go in for the procedure. So
Oh, you set in on the discussion, but you hadn't seen it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. I was up in Jersey.
I was barely sitting up, but
yeah.
yeah.
And everyone
uh,
hated it, but one that comes to mind for me is Slanted.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
I hated
Slanted.
that one. Yeah, One Spoon of Chocolate. Yeah, I hated
Oh
that
God.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, hated it. Hated it.
Like I just mentioned, Fantasy Life. That thing was just.
No.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was another
I
one.
didn't mind They Will Kill You. It was okay. Yeah.
It was entertaining for a time. It wasn't
Over
bad.
Your
was,
Dead
it
Body
was.
was a lot of fun.
Okay, I still have to see that one. Yeah, there's
Oh,
a couple I
Rachel, yes,
missed.
you
Hilarious.
must. I love Samara
Yeah.
Weaving in there. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
she
It
was
was
so
hilarious.
funny. She was, and then I started watching the original. It's pretty much the exact same movie,
Really?
except whatever comedy is in the original is not landing for me because of the language. You know, so like the comedy just hits me different because it's not in my language. You know what I mean? So the subtleties in the voice, and you know how when there's like a voice inflection and that can be comedic, you know, stuff like that. Because I'm not in tune with that, it's I'm feeling like, oh, I like the remake better.
Which one? Was
The
this?
original that Over Your Dead Body is based on. The one with Numi Rapace.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I started
yeah,
watching it.
haven't-
It's
I
pretty
haven't
much
seen that yet, yeah.
exactly the same.
Ugh.
Beat for beat, exactly the same.
Has anybody seen Eenie Meenie with Samara Weaving? Because I was looking up what else she has.
No, because I heard it wasn't great.
Is she getting chased around a house by bumbling killers again?
No, but it's pretty much baby movie. What was the baby movie with?
Baby Driver?
Yeah, Baby Driver. It's pretty much Baby Driver, but with her.
Oh,
So
Oh, okay.
okay.
I might check it out. But I was curious to see what else she had coming up. That's why I went through. Because yeah, I think Samara Weaving is really good. I like
her. I don't like a lot of her movies because they just feel like it's the same plot every time.
Well, she was in Guns Akimbo, and that one was a
That was
comic book
fun.
movie that was fairly.
I didn't see it. I really wanted to like Azrael.
Oh, I remember that one coming
Seen
out.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I really want that movie is like totally in my wheelhouse. And I just sat there for 90 minutes and I'm like, nothing is happening. I knew exactly where this is going. And they just beat by beat by beat by beat did it. And what kind of shot Azrael down for me was there's another movie that came out at the exact same time. In fact, I ended up watching them back to back. Was this movie called Year 10. And it's the exact same movie.
Haven't seen either of those.
You didn't miss anything.
Can
Okay.
they get their money back?
I think they're talking about what I think they're talking about what Sashi was referring to.
Okay. Yeah. This
That's
is a situation.
What happened?
This is a
I
situation
watched
that is going on right now in the UK,
Yeah.
where Sony and Studio can now have pulled
Oh, their rights expired.
551 digital films off of their the digital stream.
So if you bought them,
if
you're out
you
of
bought
luck.
them and you're in the UK, you're out of luck. And they did this,
Sucks.
a couple of years ago as well, where they pulled like 239 films. And Greg and I were talking about this the other day. The Studio Canal rights expired. Yeah. So everybody who bought all of those films, you're out of luck.
And
this is why we constantly say
By physical
media.
Here's the key. When they say, like on Amazon Prime, guys, or when they say on whatever platform you have, when it says rent or buy and you say buy, what it's technically supposed to be saying is unlimited access or access for as long as you have that. But when they choose to pull it, what are you going to do?
It's done.
You have no access to take that, you know? And so, yeah, it's a very devious way of saying, you know, rather than you borrowing for the 3 days.
You're leasing it is what you're doing.
And so, it's ridiculous, but
yeah.
I was just
buy physical, folks.
I
have a number of Steven Seagal movies right back there.
I'm checking to see if there's one that might be banned.
There is a certain movie that is being banned in some places that I would definitely like a physical copy of.
Yep.
Just to poke a finger in the eye of some people. And I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to go off on a Citizen Vigilante rant. I
just made a comment about Citizen Vigilante. I saw it too. My review's going up tomorrow.
It's not a perfect movie.
Oh, it's absolutely not a perfect movie.
I've got some issues with it.
Oh, I got a lot of issues with it.
That. Yeah, that's right. We talked about it.
But I've never seen a Uwe Boll movie. I wonder if I should watch this.
It's not my favorite of his, but it's not his worst either, in my opinion.
Okay.
And he's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know. I'd like to see some of the movies that he did early on in his career in Germany. I hear some of those are actually pretty good. You know, he's hitting. I like movies of his that a lot of people don't too. So
he is like a sequel.
Like a lot of people don't like Alone in the Dark. I have fun with Alone in the Dark. I like Rampage. I want to see this. I need to sit down and watch the sequel. Rampage is a good one, I think. In the Name of the King, I think is my favorite of his with Statham. It's basically Lord of the Rings with Jason Statham in it. Yeah. Just imagine Lord of the Rings, lower budget, with Jason Statham as Aragorn, and you can get through that movie.
Well, they are coming out with the sequel on Citizen Vigilante.
Yeah. It's
really
next year.
Oh, you did not hear this?
No, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Well, you see, the thing is, yes, Cole, it is sending a message. The frustrating thing for me personally is I agree with the message.
Yeah.
But the way this film was executed was not very good. It just narratively, it's not a great flow. It's very choppy. It just feels like he took a bunch of scenes and just stuck them together. And there is so much wrong with how this thing is made technically. I appreciate the hell out of the fact that he made the film. I really wanted to like it more. And I'm hoping if there's... And I'm happy to see Armie Hammer working again. Y'all,
he's good.
I thought he was terrible. I didn't think he was good in this. I thought he was very robotic and monotone. But that might have been how maybe, but like I couldn't connect to him because of that. However, it's weird. I feel very weird mixed feelings about this, you know. I'm glad that someone had the guts to make something like this. The director, he just doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He's going to do it. So whatever. I'm glad he did. I'm glad Armie's getting some more work again, because the more I find out about his cancellation, the less I think what happened to him was okay.
It was a lot of BS.
It totally was. Fortunately for him, he has had a complete, like he really has turned things around. He admits, full stop, he was going down the wrong road. And he learned from this, and I'm glad for him, and I hope that he can get more work. So... Yeah.
But also think about it as his character in the film. There could be a reason as to why he is behaving in that manner towards the public. You know, it can make it harder to identify him or place him as something if they give that as a giveaway. Now, obviously this is not as bad as, you know, Batman's faked voice, you know, where are they? You know, but it could have been something that he was supposed to be doing, and that was like, well, that's the best we can
I
get.
don't think that was the best direction to be given him. I really wanted to feel some sort of attachment with his character, and I didn't really, you know. So
it does hold you at arm's length from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
And I was expecting, without kind of going too deep into things, I was expecting a certain revelation to take place, because I had heard something that had led me to imply that there was going to be a certain connection to something that happens earlier in the film in him.
Okay.
And that does not happen.
You talking about the opening scene?
The opening scene, I was led to believe that was going to figure in a little bit more than
it doesn't. Oh,
and it
by
does.
the way, here's the timer, 8:10.
Okay. That I do agree. That bit should have been. That felt like filler. That whole scene could have been left out.
Oh, there are some other scenes that felt like filler as well. Did you watch their interview on Film Threat? That was interesting. I mean, I have nothing against the director. I just wish he was a better director. But I mean, I appreciate where he's coming from. I like where his head is at, you know? It was a really interesting interview. I recommend checking it out.
You know, and the guy's mad. I mean, he's watching his country get torn to shreds.
One of multiple countries in Europe, and of course, you know, Europe being the absolute pansy ass that they are, they banned this film.
Of course, and it's probably going to get banned in the UK, and I'm surprised it hasn't already.
It's not even an anti-migrant film necessarily, because he goes after people that are from the country there that are little pieces of shit. You know, he goes after judges who are corrupt. So it's not even, you know, some people are trying to frame this as like a right-wing or pro-Trump film. It's not even.
No, I mean, he even says it in the film, you know.
He directly addresses the different politicians on the left and right.
Yeah. Huh. You know, and there's actually kind of a swipe at Trump in it.
Well, here's the thing.
So he goes after everybody.
It's not and that's where everybody continually gets hung up on. It has nothing to do with those. It has everything to do with morality. Mm-hmm. There are things that we as a culture all should be agreeing on, and you all are breaking rules unapologetically about it and destroying the lives of other people without remorse. That's a problem. You know, you don't have the right to do that, and you think you do. And so it's, you know, it's time to start having those things be put in check. You know, So,
and I'm not saying that his character is perfect. There's a couple of points in the movie where I'm like,
innocent people get caught up.
Ooh, yeah. Oh,
dear.
And, he's trying to prove a point, and someone dies because
where I'm like, no.
You talking about the vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes over the line. He steps over
you got an answer for that one, buddy. And there's one other scene, but it's kind of there's another scene.
The one in the living room.
Oh no, I was all for that one. I
was talking about for two of the people in the living room is the one
they deserve to go.
Well, because they
because she watched it and did nothing. And the other one for going on social media like some other people have done recently, saying that shit was okay.
Okay, then I'm not remembering which one you're talking about. Then
those people needed to go, all of them, and I had no problem with that at all. Sorry, guys. You know,
I didn't have a
I mean,
terrible problem with that either. Even though I recognize, okay, these people weren't directly doing this; they weren't directly involved. But I'm not thinking. It's not coming to me which other one you're talking
I
about.
blamed the mother because she was standing there freaking watching it.
I'm talking about what other one are you referring to?
The sister. The sister's fun. No, she's got to go. Boom.
No,
Sorry.
you were talking about another innocent that got.
Oh, I thought the SWAT team.
Yeah, that
I mean,
was a pretty big one.
Now are some of those guys now there are hints throughout the movie that some of those guys are likely on to take. But which ones? You can't smoke the whole damn squad hoping you get the right guys.
Well, he did ask nicely. He did ask nicely. So
he did, but it's just you had that way out already. You could have just, you could have just left. So yeah.
But it is about to bring up my favorite Ledger, it's about sending a message.
Ultimately, yeah.
Did you guys find it a little bit ironic or funny that he was an illegal alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, he was in the country illegally.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Even though
he's in the country illegally breaking the law.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. You see what I mean? It's like this guy, he's definitely not,
Yeah.
Even though I agree with some of the laws he was breaking, it's like he's doing the exact same thing that he was not. Yeah, I don't think they thought that one through.
The other one that I was thrilled with, and this is why I was checking to see if it had been banned. It has been banned in one specific country, but V for Vendetta does a superb job with this message.
Where was it banned?
It's banned in China.
Of course.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
It's probably banned where Sashi is too. They ban everything practically.
But it's a phenomenal film, phenomenal message. The backstory to everything. And see, that's the character that we do. We truly bond with V in that film, and he is much more poignant, much more specified on how and obviously, Citizen Vigilante is as well. But every now and then we notice that there is a fine line that he is walking with his upsetness and anger with the culture and him just going off the cuff on seeing what he's seen in everyday life. He is actually taking time out of his day to actually call the attention to people that he technically doesn't need to mess with. But, he's like, well, I'll hold you in check too. And so, so that's where I was seeing that innocent person in the car that was going, I was like, yeah, that's where you're walking over the line. There is a history of him where there is an appearance of him not being able to fully control his concentration on where it ought to be put with his anger, Yeah.
Well, he's so intent on proving his message about people being sheep. They're so afraid to break the law that they won't do something to save their life that in proving this point, he causes the death of an innocent. So, no, that's not cool. That's not okay. Like Dexter had a code. That's why Dexter was so popular. That's why I didn't have many moral qualms about the stuff that he did. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, even though I do understand the dangers of vigilante justice, like I got what the cop was trying to say as well. I understood both of their positions.
Yeah.
What do you do when you feel like your system has failed you? So.
And this is why we use the terms self-defense. That's what you're supposed to be. It's for.
And that's what he said. Until you learn to do it for yourself, I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are Blu-rays out there. Yeah, especially after Elon Musk went and put it out on X because of this.
Well, the director did say it's going to be out on. Yeah, my mom watched it. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"What did you think about this citizen vigilante?" And I was like, I appreciate the message. It wasn't a good movie. She's like, "Yeah, it's not my kind of movie." I was like, you should have asked me. I would have told you. You wouldn't. Even though she also agrees with the message, I don't think she never thought she would have liked that
Yeah.
movie.
I'm gonna have to go and find Sashi's brother to make sure that he's being held in check. Don't do it. Dude, Sashi, I bet your brother's making bank right now, though, with the World Cup coming to Atlanta from time to time. He's got to be getting plenty of Uber drivers with everybody.
That's right, because it was also in Kansas City. When I flew to Kansas City a couple weeks ago, there were a bunch of Argentinians on my plane.
Oh,
I texted my husband. I was like, "Is there a game in Kansas City with Argentina today?" It was like, must have been the next whatever. And I land in Kansas City. Yeah, there's FIFA things all over the place. Oh yeah, okay, it's playing here.
The amount of influx. He Messi's over in Texas and he was over in Kansas City. He hadn't made it over to Atlanta yet, and so So anyway, but yeah. Oh, I would have felt so at home.
I bet you would have with the Chavez and the shows and the plashas.
I bet you they brought mate on the plane and they were trying to drink it while they were in flight.
It didn't seem to be that way, but there we go. That's our 10-minute. We've talked another 10 minutes. You're going to get in trouble. No, you're going to get in trouble, Dilly. I'm just trying to keep him from being in trouble.
All right. Yes, we do have to wrap things
Geek
up.
Dexter was a serial killer too. So
yeah.
And
it's not like there weren't consequences for him.
For him too, yeah.
Either.
Exactly.
So yeah. All right. So 2 Nights Mystery Movie before I threw us onto that tangent there was Gail Daughtry and Celebrity Sex Pass. And folks, on the count of thumbs, on the count of 1, 2, 3.
Nick was like in the middle.
Depends on your day.
Rachel, your second thumb doesn't count.
I'm going to be watching it again because I'm going to go back.
I'm not. I'm done.
No, I'm good.
I'd rather rewatch The Outfit with Zoe Deutsch in it. Okay? It's tons better.
Yeah.
Oh, she is in that, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
And she did great.
Okay, so she's in one good movie. Finally.
No.
Okay.
She's also in the what's the Bullet Train?
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot she was in Bullet Train.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot Zoe Deutch is in. I really like her. I tell everyone she's Leah Thompson's daughter, and they're like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I've loved almost everything she's been in, and I'm gonna go look up her IMDb and go watch all those movies that I haven't seen yet. Like,
go watch The Outfit first.
Okay, watch The
Outfit is worth it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Outfit's. Even if I did forget, that was her. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for the show this evening.
Cheap Detectives is good. Geek Flag.
Cheap Detectives
is
that's
really
in my list.
That's very high on my list right now.
That was also a mystery movie.
I grabbed it. Yep, I've grabbed it and I've watched it multiple times. It's
so good. so good.
All right. So we're going to go one time around the horn. Sin, what do you have coming up?
Well, at 9, I'm going to be on Polly's channel talking about my top 5 for the year. And tomorrow, my review for Citizen Vigilante is going to go up. That's all I have in the immediate because I'm going out of town next week, so I don't know. Yep.
Enigma.
I am going to be back on here once we are on it. I'm going to be at Sparkwood here in a minute. And then whenever we plan for Miss Rachel's next stream. So that's where I'm going to be.
All right. And speaking of Rachel's next stream,
Rachel's next stream is going to be on July 16th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be talking about all of the movies that I watched and making everyone else watch. In March of this year, watched a movie every single day. And let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be on Horror with Nadia's channel talking about From. And then on my channel, I've got videos I'm releasing, so just go check that out.
Right on. As for myself, let's see. live from Sparkwood 21. It's going to be coming up here in about 10, 15 minutes. Then, let's see, Thursday, I am going to be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater. And this week's movie is Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's going to be at 5:30. Later on that night will be my program, Coming Attractions. We get to find out what I am going to be doing over the next week, up to and including my appearance a Saturday night for Films with Friends over on Big Al's channel. I'm going to be sitting in for Troy and Netter this week, and we are going to be watching The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. And then, let's see. So that means Sunday. I'm going to be joining Outlaw Bill again for Western Cinema Presents, and we're going to be watching episodes 7 and 8 of the Yellowstone Origin Series 1883. We are going to be watching the entire series uncut in broadcast order. So join us for that if you haven't seen it. If you don't have Paramount Plus, now's a good time to join us. Let's see. Later that night, Unscripted, topic to be determined. I am going to be sitting in for Troy on Geeky Geezers this Sunday over on Age Boomer's channel. And then right after that is going to be Reserved Seats at 11 p.m. Guests to be determined. And then, let's see. Right back here eventually. As soon as Regal lets us know when the next movie is going to be.
We got to get you a clone. That's what we got to do.
All right. So, guys, any last words before we wrap it up?
Watch Pressure.
Cool.
Under Pressure. Oh, good.
World War II film. Brendan Fraser and Andrew Scott.
Oh, yeah. No.
Nice.
I went for his Mummy to come out, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Good.
And watch Widow's Bay.
Give this movie a chance.
Silo is worth it. Silo is also worth it, you said.
Silo, yes. I enjoyed season 3 more than season 2. Season 3 starts on Friday.
Dang.
Right on.
Behind.
All right. And as I always say at the end of every broadcast, thank you all once again for joining us here. Hello to everybody on X, everybody in the chat. Thank you very much, Paulie, for being with us in the chat. Always good to see you, sir. And as I say at the end of every broadcast from HQ, at all points north, south, east, west, and beyond, good night. Take care, stay strong, be safe and healthy, because this is how we win.
Bye.
Okay. I got a jet, so we're just going to do a heart out.